Three. With the push, there it is.
Gets the takeaway.
Okay. Are you serious?
Meet Zion Williamson, the phenom high school basketball player who captivated sports fans with his vicious dunks and out-of-this-world athleticism. Even in a sport predicated on having a unique blend of size and athleticism, he stands head and shoulders above the rest. After becoming an internet sensation in high school, he decided to play college basketball.
I will be joining the Brotherhood of Duke University,
where he became the ACC Player of the Year, ACC Athlete of the Year, and National College Player of the Year.
With the first pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke University.
Since so many athletes struggle with personal finances and so many go broke, I figured it would be a fun exercise to share with you how I would invest Zion's money to ensure his money grew during his playing days and not lead him on a path to financial ruin. The preservation of capital is more important than getting even more wealthy, but it will be fun to see how much money he could earn even while using a relatively low-risk investment strategy. Here's a quick look at his pre-tax income for the next 5 years, which represent the 5 years on his rookie deal. I'm including his Jordan Brand shoe deal that is a reported 5-year deal worth $75 million. Nearly his entire income will be taxed at the 37% marginal rate, so we'll use that for his federal tax obligation. The Louisiana state income tax is 6% over 50 grand, so we'll use that number for his state income tax obligation. One note for the accountants watching, professional athletes pay income tax in the state the games are played in, so only half of his games will be played in Louisiana. But we'll stick to 6% because some of his games will be played in states with 0% state income tax, and some of his games will be played in states with higher than 6% state income tax. This totals 43% of his income to be paid towards federal and state taxes. Add another 2% for Social Security and additional taxes, 3% in agent fees, and we'll add another 2% for lawyers and accountants and jock taxes to make an easy 50% number for taxes paid. The breakdown of his post-tax income, aka his net income for his rookie season, is as follows. The main goal of Zion's first season will be to ensure he has everything needed to maximize his potential in the NBA, educating him on the value of investing and ensuring that he doesn't become another statistic of professional athletes going broke. His life will be significantly different than anything he's ever imagined, and he's going to be experiencing a lot of change. But everything in his life needs to be centered around basketball. We'll be looking to assist Zion in understanding investing in general and providing a great financial education, not only for him, but for everyone closest to him. With so many people around him asking for money, it will be important for him to begin investing right away to ensure he sticks to the investment template I will be providing him. His NBA salary and shoe deal are the two biggest income streams for the year. I will be discussing how to allocate his income for the other endorsement deals at the end. For his rookie season, the template will be 60% index funds, 10% real estate, 15% bonds, 5% fun, risky money, and 10% in himself. Index funds allow for the most hands-off investing. He could begin building up a great portfolio at the age of 19 simply by making smart and simple investment choices. Warren Buffett said one of the smartest investment choices a young person can make is to invest in index funds and let compound interest perform its magic. 60% of his net income for the year will be $6,977,232. I will allocate this money evenly throughout 6 different index funds. The goal with Zion is the preservation of capital and building up a well-diversified portfolio since he already is in the uppermost tier of wealth. I would pick 6 popular funds and make this process simple and easy. Here are 6 that would work. Due to the recent surge in the economy and stock market in particular, estimating 13% like some of these funds have made is too optimistic. I'll settle for an estimated 6% over the lifetime of the funds just to be safe and ensure his expectations are met. At 6% interest earned, he'll be earning an extra $418,633.92 per year, or $34,886.16 each month. Since 6% is a conservative number, during extended stretches of strong economic growth, he could be earning $600 to $700 grand per year. If you're unfamiliar with investing, remember that this is his earnings. This is on top of what he already has invested. With compound interest, this number will increase with time as he invests his earnings back into the index funds. As a quick and easy example, if his nearly $7 million that he starts with earns him $418,000 in year 1, then in 2021 his principal of $7,418,000 will earn him $445,000 to increase his principal for the following year to $7,863,000, and this number will continue to grow into his future. You can see how quickly your net worth can grow with compound interest. Real estate investing is my passion, so this portion excites me the most. Since Zion Williamson does not need to be spending time managing properties, I'm going to focus on paying cash and allowing the best property manager in town to manage the properties. Using my percentages, he would have about $1.5 million to invest in real estate. Since he could really win over his local fans by investing in his local area, I will purchase his first property here. Since he's a cash buyer, they'll sell the property to him for $490,000, a signed Zion jersey, and a pair of tickets to see him play. Properties in C-class areas across America provide good cash flow at an estimated cap rate of 5%. Keep in mind that I'm being very conservative with my numbers. This property was built in 1980 and recently renovated after Katrina. At a 5 cap, he's making an additional $24,500 per year on this property, or $2,041 per month. Zion is from Sumter, South Carolina, so why not buy a property right down the street in Charleston, South Carolina? I would cash purchase this triplex in an emerging city that is routinely rated as one of the best places to live in the Southeast. This triplex sits at an 8 cap. With a purchase price set at $750,000, Zion would be bringing in an additional $60,000 per year, or $5,000 per month. That leaves us with $260,000 to play with. Since I used to work for the Houston Rockets, I have inner knowledge of how the NBA players live. A lot of the guys on multi-year deals will get a condo near the arena for quick access to and from practice and as a way to get home quickly after returning from long road trips. I will have Zion purchase this condo using cash. This condo allows him to be super close to the arena whenever he is in town. Keep in mind that this condo will be one of his residences. It will serve as a logistical residence for early practices, late nights at the arena, and quick naps after workouts. His house in the suburbs will be rented and will be accounted for in his personal expenses, which I'll cover in a minute. This investment won't have a monetary return, but it is necessary for Zion to live near the arena. I want to make sure Zion can have an easy and stress-free trip to the arena. Kawhi Leonard recently did this by buying a penthouse across the street from the Staples Center. 15% in bonds is boring. This helps him diversify and ensures a good portion of money is safe. This would equate to $1,046,584 being invested in low-risk, low-return bonds. Let's estimate a 3% return, which would bring in $31,397 for the year. Since Zion is young, I'm going to allow him some fun money to invest in high-risk, high-reward ventures. This includes startup companies, investing in a friend's business, restaurants, nightclubs, whatever he wants. By allowing him to invest money into these type of investments, he will have a higher chance of investing a majority of his money in wise investments. With athletes, the goal is to keep them from destruction with their finances, and by giving him $348,861 of fun money, he can blow it however he wishes. He can blow it all at once with a fleet of sports cars, or he can spend the $29,071 every month however he pleases. Lastly, the most important number is investing 10% in himself. $697,723 is budgeted for chefs, body treatments, the healthiest diet, and any personal living expenses. Let's allocate $75,000 for a full-time chef on demand. Let's budget $10,000 for a hyperbaric chamber. Let's budget $60,000 for rent on his house in the suburbs. Let's budget $60,000 for food, nutritional supplementation, and anything recovery related. Let's budget $100,000 each to 2 of his friends to serve as his life assistants. Let's budget $50,000 for car lease. Let's budget another $10,000 for various living expenses like cell phones, gas, electricity, Netflix, etc. That leaves us with $232,723 of just random money for the budget. He's going to incur a lot of expenses. This money can go to family members, friends, charity, whatever. I view this money as money he will not be blowing, which is why I allocate it separately from the having fun money budget. This money could also go to maximizing his retirement accounts or putting money towards certain MBA investment accounts. The amount of investment income he'd see for 2020 would be $534,530. This number may seem low for a lot of you, but let's do a quick analysis of how he's investing his money. He's pretty diversified. He gets to learn a lot about business from his ownership in real estate, startup companies, the stock market, any company he invests in with this make it rain budget, taking care of his family, allocating a large amount to invest in himself, and ensuring that his ability to perform on the basketball court is premium. With athletes like Zion, he's already become generationally wealthy. The goal is to allow him to learn about investing through various sources and ensure that he has a significantly low chance of financial ruin or stress. Zion is going to have a lot of endorsement contracts. Right now, Gatorade, Mountain Dew, and 2K have signed Zion to endorsement deals. Since the numbers on these deals aren't public, I'm only guesstimating on the amount, but let's have fun and say that he will be earning an additional $1 million every year during his career for endorsement deals outside of his shoe deal. This money will be put towards helping out his community. I have never been in this position before, so I can't exactly guide him on the best way to spend this money, but my vision would be to have him invest in areas that matter to him. He could donate $100,000 a year to underprivileged communities to allow kids to play in travel basketball leagues that they couldn't afford otherwise. He could invest this money in local businesses around the New Orleans area. He could even hold his own Shark Tank-like arrangement where he invests in startup companies during the summer in between his training. He could also use this money to start his own nonprofit. This money could go towards disaster relief or even any charitable cause he believes in. The goal with this money is to simply give back and provide for those who lack necessary resources. Now that I've provided a template for Zion for his rookie year, what do you think should be his investment template for the following years? Leave a comment below, let me know your plan.